I walk and I have this pressure. And I stop and it goes away. I walk a little more and it comes back. Well, you know us guys, we don't want to really, we want to tough it up. Maybe we need to, get into shape a little bit. Maybe it means nothing. So, Dr. Rappaport took my electrocardiogram, and after he was all done, hey, everything's normal. Do you have anything else to tell me? He asked the magic question. And I had two thoughts. My first thought was, nah, don't tell him. And it's just probably the sun. Nothing. My second thought was, hey, tell him about the pressure. So I told him about the pressure. He said, we need to get some more tests on you. So he sent me up to his associate, Dr. Sun, who's a nuclear cardiologist, and that's where they put the dye into your veins. Well, they couldn't see the dye at the bottom of my heart. And Dr. Sun said, this is not normal. So he told Kevin about this, and Dr. Rappaport said, well, we need to get you into the cath lab at Sharp Grossmont. And being that my daughter is a registered nurse there, I asked Kevin, I said, can my daughter go in? And he said, sure, as long as she's able to detach. And she was able to do that. So anyway, into the cath lab I go. And I see Dr. Rappaport looking at the screen. He's got the shield over his face. And he's got the look of this. He goes, oh. And I'm going, what's that all about? So anyway, my daughter knows what that's all about. And my arteries were clogged. My right coronary artery was 95% blocked. My lateral coronary artery, the one that goes around the front of the heart, was 100% blocked. And 90% for two other arteries. So my daughter Melanie said, Daddy, you need an operation. And then the next person was Dr. Kumchin. He's the surgeon, and he says, hey, he assured me everything's going to be great. We're going to get you in tomorrow morning. I didn't have time to think about it. And so he got me in the next morning and performed the operation. And it turned out great. But before that, excuse me, I gotta get my composure. Maybe this is where I should have did the preparation H joke. Okay, there, I feel better. Anyway, while I was waiting for they had a balloon in my heart. While I was waiting for that, I was meeting I already met the surgeon, and now I'm meeting the anesthesiologist. And Melanie was in the room, and Dr. Yuri Gellin came in, and Dr. Gellin, how are you? I mean, they're old friends because they work together over at the, where they have playbiz. And so, anyway, a friend of mine, Gary Owens, remember Gary Owens on Laughing? From beautiful downtown Burbank, Anyway, Gary's got a wonderful voice, but he also had a bypass operation. And when they put that tube down his throat and they took it out, Gary's voice was never the same again. And I didn't want that to happen to me. So I told Dr. Gellin the situation. I said, Doc, this is my moneymaker. Without the voice, I'm nothing. And he says, no problem. He said, I have a special, smaller tube that I can send down there. It's going to bypass your vocal cords, and everything's going to be okay. See, he listened to me. See, the doctors at Sharp Grossmont listen to their patients. Dr. Rappaport listened to me. And now Dr. Gillen listened to me. And when they pulled that tube out, I didn't even have a sore throat. It was wonderful. You know, I talked to Dr. Rappaport and I said, Doctor, I didn't have a heart attack, by the way. Usually have a heart attack. But I said, had I had a heart attack, what would have happened? He said, well, they would have been putting a wreath on your Hollywood Walk of Fame star. Because I wouldn't be with us anymore. That's how serious it was. And I'm just so grateful for Sharp Girls Mine. They saved my life. So it's definitely yes on H for me. For my friend.